One of the most life-altering insights I've ever gained is understanding the law of cause and effect. This powerful principle fundamentally shifted my perspective on life, revealing that every outcome we experience is a direct result of specific causes. In essence, the law of cause and effect illuminates how success and failure are not mere strokes of luck, but the inevitable consequences of our actions or decisions. Everything that happens has a reason, and understanding this can be the key to transforming your own circumstances. Think about it. If you see someone with a thriving practice and wonder why they're achieving such remarkable success while you're not, it's not about their genes or some mystical advantage. It's about the actions they're taking that you might not be. The trick is to pinpoint the effects you desire in your life, then trace those outcomes back to individuals who were once in your shoes but are now flourishing. Discover what strategies they employed, seek guidance from mentors, and mirror their successful practices. By doing so, you tap into a proven formula for achieving your own goals. This principle leads us to a crucial rule of success. If you consistently emulate the habits and strategies of successful people until they become second nature, there's nothing stopping you from achieving similar success. On the flip side, if you neglect to adopt these effective strategies, reaching your goals will remain elusive. It's vital to understand that every success skill, whether in business, sales, management, or personal growth, is learnable. While you might not become a virtuoso violinist or an NBA star, you can certainly acquire the skills needed to excel in your own domain. I had a revelatory moment at age 23 when I stumbled upon the law of cause and effect. At that time, my life was a struggle. I was wearing oversized shoes, making do with a single clip-on tie, and constantly washing the same shirt. My financial situation was so tight that I could track every penny I had. But once I grasped this law, everything changed. I realized that by identifying and applying the strategies of those who had once been in less favorable positions but had now achieved great success, I could transform my own life. One of the most profound revelations I encountered was the concept that thoughts are the root causes of our experiences. This foundational idea, shared by philosophers, metaphysicians, and spiritual teachers, emphasizes that our thoughts shape our reality. Our internal world, comprising our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, creates our external circumstances. To change your life, you must first address and alter your inner mindset. It can be challenging to accept that our external world is simply a reflection of our inner state. Our experiences mirror our internal thoughts and feelings, whether they are conscious or subconscious. To alter your external reality, you must first change your internal thought patterns. Consider this analogy. If someone dislikes their reflection in the mirror, they wouldn't resolve the issue by smashing the mirror. The mirror simply reflects what is presented to it. Similarly, to change what you see in your life's mirror, you need to alter what you are projecting. Once you understand this, you elevate yourself to the top echelon of thinkers who recognize that you become what you think about most of the time. A critical equation to remember is thoughts times emotion equals reality. This means that a thought devoid of emotion is ineffective, while an emotion without clear thought is chaotic. However, a thought infused with strong emotion, whether it's a burning desire or a deep-seated fear, shapes your reality. For example, if you vividly imagine doubling your income and feel excited about the benefits it would bring to your life, this powerful combination of thought and emotion will start to manifest in your reality. This principle may not always hold universally, because if it did, everyone would achieve exactly what they think of, which isn't always practical. However, research by experts like Tom Stanley and Bill Dono, authors of The Millionaire Next Door, reveals that self-made millionaires think differently about money. They focus on financial independence and evaluate every expenditure based on whether it contributes to or detracts from their financial goals. For instance, many self-made millionaires avoid buying new cars frequently. Instead, they purchase slightly used vehicles, saving on depreciation. This frugality and strategic saving contribute significantly to their financial success. They save a substantial portion of their income, building up cash reserves, and growing their wealth steadily. A study conducted by the University of Pennsylvania over 22 years analyzed the thoughts and behaviors of 350,000 people. They found that top performers predominantly focus on what they want and how to achieve it. This focus on clear goals and actionable steps is a hallmark of success. To follow their lead, adopt the mindset of always asking how. When faced with a goal, challenge, or opportunity, the only question you need to ask is how to achieve it. This approach stimulates creativity and generates actionable ideas, accelerating your progress and success. A memorable story highlights the significance of the X factor, the key element that drives success. At a nuclear power plant experiencing severe operational issues, an expert from MIT identified the problem with a single mark on a gauge. This precise insight resolved the issue and restored full power. The real value wasn't in the physical effort, but in the strategic knowledge of where to make the change. This underscores that it's often the strategic insight that drives success, rather than just hard work. The X factor can be a clear goal, a measurable target, or a specific activity. By identifying and concentrating on your X factor, you can effectively direct your efforts and resources toward achieving exceptional results in your personal and professional life. From the first phone call to achieving your goal, clarity is paramount. In my experience, 95% of success hinges on how clearly you define your goal, the metrics you use to measure progress, and the activities you engage in to achieve that goal. Always focus on these aspects and assess where you stand. Successful individuals excel because they have sharp focal points across 4 critical areas of life. Let's start with income. Most people measure their income in annual or monthly terms, influenced by their initial job payments. For example, if you start with a $25,000 yearly salary, you think in terms of monthly paychecks. This mindset can lead to wasted time. If you miss a deadline today, you think you'll catch up tomorrow. This habit of procrastination can become ingrained. In today's work environment, particularly for those running their own practices, up to 50% of work hours are often wasted on idle chit-chat, personal errands, or browsing the internet. This inefficiency is not solely the employee's fault. It often stems from a lack of organization and accountability from management. When companies face tough times, they cut staff but increase workloads, leading to more idle time and less productivity. Top performers, however, think in terms of their hourly rate. If you earn $100,000 a year and work 2,000 hours, you're making $50 an hour. If you want to double your income to $200,000, your hourly rate needs to be $100. By focusing on high-value activities that pay more per hour, you can significantly increase your income. This brings us to a breakthrough concept, the law of 3. This principle states that in any field, just 3 activities account for 90% of your income. To apply this, list all your activities and identify which 3 contribute the most to your earnings. For example, in a dental practice, direct patient care might top the list, followed by key administrative tasks. Everything else is secondary and can be delegated or eliminated. A striking example of this concept is found in the history of Palo Alto Research Center Park, a leading think tank. Despite having some of the brightest minds in the world, only 20% of the researchers were significantly more productive than the other 80%. The key difference lay in their focus on high-impact tasks rather than low-consequence activities. You must avoid the path of least resistance, which is doing what's easy and enjoyable but ultimately unproductive. To break this habit, prioritize tasks that have substantial consequences. For instance, avoid starting your day by checking emails. This often leads to wasted time. Instead, focus on high-value work. Delegate lower priority tasks to others and concentrate on what truly drives your success. The second critical area of focus is family life. Successful people prioritize face time, meaning quality, one-on-one interactions. Nothing replaces face-to-face time for building strong relationships and fostering self-esteem, particularly with loved ones. A child's sense of worth comes from the attention and time spent with them, Regular, undistracted time with your spouse and children is crucial. Establish routines like a weekly date night to strengthen these bonds. The third critical area is health and fitness. Pay attention to two focal points: waist size and weekly exercise. A healthy waist size indicates overall fitness and vitality. Aim for 200 to 300 minutes of exercise per week, which equates to 30 to 45 minutes a day. Simple activities like walking or using a treadmill can suffice. Combine exercise with quality time, like walking with a spouse or child, to maximize benefits. In summary, focusing on clarity, prioritizing high-impact activities, and balancing family time and personal health are key to streamlining your life. By practicing these principles, you'll enhance your productivity, increase your income, and enjoy a richer, more fulfilling life. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you at future seminars.